Hello everyone and welcome back. It's KeeperMC and we continue our exploration on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. In the past few episodes we started slowly settling ourselves down in the village we have encountered previously, and well, we made it pretty bright so that no monsters are spawning. However, I forgot about one important thing. When it's raining and the thunderstorm actually hitting the ground with them lightnings, if it hits the villager, it could actually turn it into a witch. Well, besides of destroying the houses as well. And we actually got one witch, and we of course killed it because I think there is no way to like cure it. But I went to the internet and read it out that actually it seems that in this version of Minecraft we can actually kinda, well, breed those villagers. So in case if they're happy enough and having enough food, they will actually do them babies, I think, despite this being 1.12. So I think that means that we should maybe worry a little bit less about them, and hopefully within the within the few next episodes we will actually prove it on practice. So I'm planning to do some trades, also share some food with the villagers, and hope to see that they will actually make a baby eventually. Because if one villager died, there's supposed to be one like well, kind of free slot for a new one. So therefore we will not keep them enslaved in their own houses. Let them be for now, and of course we will just try to trade with them, give them some food, and also slowly start building the more cozy village, let's say, for them to live. And as I mentioned it previously, first things first, we need to build ourselves a watchtower so we can actually overlook what's happening in the village and also plan which house to move to where and so on. So yeah, with that being said, I think we can start smelt the stone, because that would be probably the main material for the tower. And I'm still having no clue what design should I use, so we will see this later on upon construction, let's say. So yeah, and yeah, it seems that we do not have that much of a cobblestone, so it could be that we will actually need to go down the mines again and take some cobblestone from there, which totally fine by me. I mean, why not? And of course, yeah, together with smelting the stone we will also get some experience, which is nice. So yeah, and speaking about our watchtower, I think for now we need to build a tower of them dirt blocks and do first, let's say, examination of the territory, because this could actually be a main street, for example, but at the same time I would love to have some sort of I don't know, center of the village, easy available, and it of course should be more than just 3 blocks wide. So that's why let's go, for example, somewhere here, tower ourselves up, and then see what is that we can build actually. Lots of huge trees actually crossing the fence, so we could end up zombies falling from the tree, but we'll see. Okay, so what do we have? We have that street in between of like 2 houses, and then the forge. but probably it would not be a bad idea to make it somewhere in the middle of the village, so we can actually maybe try to count how many those mini chunks, let's say, we have. In between of them lights, determine the one in the middle, and then maybe create some sort of a cycle which would be the center with the well, maybe some, I don't know, places to sit, some tables and stuff like that. Of course, them torches with the same stylistics as they originally were put in the village, and probably then move all of them houses around this kind of circle. Uh, Maybe that would be the way to go. And of course, later on, when we will finish the implementing of these huge environmental changes, we can maybe also reduce the territory we have with the torches, because yeah, for now we just made it as a huge square to protect everything from everyone, kinda. So yeah, I think yeah, the first thing I will do, I will determine the center, and then we'll see how far is it actually from our potential home. Because if I would not like it much, maybe then I will just build my tower up um, in the middle of the village, directly from the well and up, for example, or something like that. Not sure yet at all. Maybe I will leave it outside the village so it will be easier to oversee it all, because when you're in the center of the village you need to watch in every direction, like manually. But when you're in a corner or outside, then you can see it all right away. So yeah, alright, yeah, I will do some calculations by running from one side to another, and then we'll come back to you. Alright, so some changes, I guess. So I ran through the whole village from one side to another, calculating how many, not calculating, but counting how many those tiny sections we have separated by them torches, and identify that we have actually like 25 times 26 of them, and that therefore I reduced this section by one, so it's now a little bit more away from those trees, but I think still we'll need to chop them down eventually, but that's okay for now. And I actually determined the center of the village, so I'm currently standing on it. As you can see, we actually are having two houses in the middle of the lake, which are representing the center of a village. Well, kinda center of a village, because probably the center is meant to be well, but yeah, we did our own fence, so now we are like kinda taking it as the coordinate web, let's say it like that, which means that we need to think properly where to move them houses and how to align them, because most probably I will do it in a way of like destroying and moving right away, not like building a new house and then destroying this one, because I really want to make them be identical to the original ones, not something I decided to build on my own. And of course I will slightly improve them, because I know most of the houses do not have a proper basement. They are just kind of laying on the ground, and I personally do not like it. So yeah, I will try to make the same houses but a bit better. And first of all, yeah, if I want to move something, I will need to decide how many space do I need, where do I put these houses. So yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one. So probably I will start with moving those farms away, because this will give me some empty space to operate with. And then we'll start doing some terraforming, because as you can see, some layers of the dirt are higher significantly than the others, and we want our village be, well, I mean, kind of flat. I think maybe just 1-2 layers of a difference, not like 5, 6 or 7. So that will be also considered something I will do at first. Of course, we will need to mine some cobblestone and other materials, because of course it will not be only a dirt in the end. So we will mine them out, place the dirt back, return the torches, and then we'll start moving the first houses. And I think I will just keep this small tower right here in the center of the village for now, and we'll from time to time do some maybe screenshots or additions to the record showing the progress. Because yeah, for now it's basically nothing, but we need to do a lot of construction. So yeah, let's start with them farms. I think I will just create a second bucket, and therefore I will just sand or like dirt the water away, then break it all and move probably to the corners of the village. Well, at last temporarily. So yeah, and let's see how far will we manage to go. Alright, not much of a progress yet, but I'm in a preparation stage. So what is that I did? I tried to slightly reorganize my inventory in a way that some organic stuff, let's say, is in these two chests. By some reason I cannot place them two double chests next to each other. I don't know, maybe I'm just not knowing something. But in any case, I tried to put those things separately. Also separated different types of minerals, ores, and like expensive things, and also some tools and rare items, and also some wooden stuff separately. So hopefully this will start to help us to, let's say, handle them things better, because sometimes it takes me like a few minutes to find them things in those chests. And eventually we will of course move it all to our temporarily home, and we'll make sure to have more chests, so it will be even easier. But for now we have a tiny tower with the ladders, so that we don't need actually to build it each time we're gonna climb it. And as you can see, I made the second bucket, so we are ready to start moving okay. Yeah, so we are ready to start moving the farms, because that will be the first thing we will do. And I'm also carrying some spare metal with me, because of course we will need a new shovel, eventually also probably the hoe, and then all the other things. So we are getting ready to do some business, and of course we can also take some sweet experience. Well, not much, but still something. And for now we will put them blocks back in the chest, because we are not gonna use them right away. Alright, okay, so I think before I will start doing those changes to the terrain, I will once again harvest them crops, so that we have even more to trade later. And probably, yeah, I will do it off camera, because also the rain is still so annoying, so I really want to do some small break in that sense. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we will actually finally get back to the business. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye everyone.